These ain't nothing but funny looking rubber bands. Oh! Oh yeah!
Hey, what's up everyone? I think it's time that we talk about the worst of the worst. These are those movies that when you watch them, you're like, you would rather have diarrhea on a roller coaster than to have to sit through these movies and watch them by yourselves.
Oh, Lance! Go, go, go! Make history! Ah!
These are the top 5 worst animated movies that have ever been produced. So many wonderful studios such as DreamWorks, Pixar, and certainly Disney have provided us with so many wonderful and breathtaking classics throughout the years. Well, I don't think we're going to be seeing any of those movies here. Probably not by a long shot. It's just really amazing and astonishing when you sit back and try to take it all in on what you're watching and think, man, people were actually paid to make this. Hey, in my country, I believe we call that a robbery. So without any further waiting, let's go ahead and dive right into this abomination of bullshit animated films. These are the 5 worst animated movies ever created, in no particular order.
We'll give them what they want.
Sparky, shut up!
A Cars Life, Sparky's Big Adventure.
Shut up.
No. No!
With Cars from DreamWorks being such a blockbuster hit with all its viewers and being a worldwide phenomenon,
Everyone knows you move to this phenomenon.
and having toy sales go through the roof, the guys over at Sparkplug Company figured, hey, why don't we try making a movie based around talking cars? That's a great idea. Too bad it ended up being god-awful. I'll try to sum up the plot for you guys, just in case you haven't seen this movie yet. Consider yourself lucky.
Don't even start!
Sparky is an adventurous young car trying to find his own road through life. He's a rebel, and he wants to do his own thing, but his father, being the voice of reason and a jackass, always putting a stop to all his fun, and causes Sparky to get very angry and become furious quite often throughout the movie.
I hate being treated like a baby.
If you're looking for some great animation, some drama, and a bunch of character development, well, you ain't gonna find it here. I can guarantee you that. I've got your great, beautiful animation. It's right here.
Why? Don't I look okay?
Nah, you look like shit. Just look at this scene delivered with just so much enthusiasm and passion.
It's time for your car wash.
No! Here we go again.
You have not had a car wash in a week.
I don't need one.
You're filthy.
I'll take a car wash tomorrow.
That's what you said yesterday.
It's going to rain.
Sparky, it's not gonna rain. Now get in there.
Child abuse.
That's right, Sparky. Car abuse is no laughing matter. You like cars? You like going fast? You want to insert some adrenaline through your veins?
Slow down!
Well, boy howdy, you're in the wrong place once again. Would you just listen to these wonderful voice actors?
And you accuse her of being not nice!
Ah, just like a refreshing cool breeze coming through my house. If I lived in a fucking volcano! Such harmony and relaxing tones used in this movie with passion and charisma, put into the roles to give you great lines like,
Sparky, where have you been?
The drive-in.
You went to the movies? You're grounded.
and
Oh!
Oops! Sorry!
Now what?
Sorry, you gave me a flat tire.
Okay!
and who could forget?
Gas leeches.
Gas leeches.
Yup, A Car's Life, Sparky's Big Adventure has it all. From riveting plot development to likable characters, and with the most beautiful backgrounds you could ever dream of. Especially if you were in a coma for getting ran over by a bulldozer about 12 times repetitively. Sometimes you just gotta put the pedal to the metal and let it all go and push it to the limit. Live fast, die young. James Dean, 1997.
Let's hitchhike!
Great idea, but unfortunately, we don't have thumbs.
In a world where there are rubber bands, and they are lost and must find their way back home and in their place in the world. Interested yet? I bet your sweet ass you are. These are the characters we have in this fantastic movie, such as a plane who just wants to fly. Fly like an eagle.
I can fly! I can...
Failure.
A rock star who just wants to rock out. A light bulb who's just Mr. Frickin' Bright Side of the group.
Open up my eagle eyes, Mr. Brightside.
Who's always got the answers and knows exactly what the fuck he's talking about. A flower who just wants to find a girl who loves flowers. How sexist. And you have a TV rubber band who talks like a TV broadcaster. That's great. I'm loving this. Hey, if there's one thing I've learned from watching this epic monumental movie of silly bands on the run, it's that sometimes life is rough. And the animation in this movie, speaking of rough, it's kind of terrible. I can't fathom the people that will sit down and make this movie. The feeling that they got from trying to work on this movie for endless nights over and over. They must have had a really bad time.
If you look down, you're gonna fall, you're gonna have a bad time.
But sometimes you just gotta try to find a way to push through it and make the best out of your situation. That's what silly bands on the run is taught me.
May I help you? You must be Leonard.
It's time for us to have a fight. Yeah, you wanna fight? Hey, after watching all these terrible movies, I'm ready to fight something. But not just any fight, it's a food fight. It's the year 2012, and an American computer animated adventure comedy film produced by Threshold Entertainment and directed by Lawrence Kasanoff was produced. Hey, I wonder what Threshold Entertainment's been up to lately. They're probably making some great movies these days. What? Man, they're making a Tetris movie? You know what? Why do I even try? Who the hell wants to watch a movie about Tetris?
What a stupid idea.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
One hop this time. One hop this time.
Right foot, 2 stumps.
Done.
Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said,
Okay. This movie was scheduled to be released in Christmas of 2003, but sadly, it was pushed back due to financial struggles. In 2012, after years of drastic work from Threshold Entertainment Company, they finally got the chance to bring everybody what they've been waiting for, and that's Food Fight, the movie.
Just closing up. Nothing much happens around here after dark.
With charming voices of Charlie Sheen, Hilary Duff, Eva Longoria,
food fight!
and wow, they even got Christopher Lloyd in on this. Come on, man, you better than this. Shame, Christopher. Oh boy, but if you're looking for some life-changing animation that will get your blood pumping, you'll probably get it pretty heated, but you came to the right place. The story is about an anthropomorphic dog detective named Dex Dog Detective. I'm not even joking, that's his name, Dex Dog Detective. Hey, that's a name for you though. Alongside him, we have his girlfriend in crime, Sunshine Goddess. She's a cat lady. She's a lady, and she's also a cat, and she looks scary as fuck. And that is that. Voiced by Hilary Duff. You also have the racist, annoying chocolate squirrel in the group, along with many more terrible looking pieces of shit mascots from other various food companies. The movie sucks ass. It looks like ass. The dialogue is ass. Everything in this movie is convoluted and looks like ass. I don't even want to root for the main character because he's always trying to make puns and just be straight up annoying, and he never shuts the fuck up, and I don't like him. And I wish Michael Vick would show up in this movie and just end this dog's life, and this dog detective would just be blasted in the face. The plot is somewhat of a stretch of common decency, and I just want to see all the characters burn and go to the ground. Except for you, Mr. Clean. You're still a cool character, and I'm glad you were able to be a part of this movie.
On video from Disney and Pixar. Enter a world where anything is possible.
We'll just use our imaginations.
Where a dandelion becomes an airplane.
Whoa!
A blade of grass is a telescope.
Hello, princess. My, aren't you looking lovely this morning?
A caterpillar is a dreamer.
I am a cute little bumblebee.
And the greatest things come in the smallest packages.
Wow, that was amazing. How did they do that?
A Bug's Life. Own the #1 family film of the year on sale today.
Arrgh! He was just playing dead.
Don't worry, Puck. We'll get him. Someday.
Someday? How about now? I mean, he's right there. Fucking procrastinators. So, we already had movies like Ants and A Bug's Life. Hey, but what if we combine those two movies together? Hey, that's the idea that some big shot company thought, it's time to do it. This will make the greatest movie ever in the world, and the kids will love us. I wouldn't bet too much on that. I don't think that's gonna happen. But it's time to seek the rewards and benefits with all these kids that get excited and infested with the buggy hype. That's where we get Bug Bites and Ants Life. I'm not making this up, that's the name of the fucking movie. Which is a Mach Buster made back in 1998. It was the first 3D Mach Buster made, also the first made by, oh, you'll remember this guy. If you like shitty movies, this guy is your Jesus, baby. By Sterling Entertainment, Sparkplug Entertainment, and creator Michael Schelp. You again, Michael Schelp. I'm just so tired of putting you on this list, but you're just such a tough competitor, you're gonna keep finding a way to make this list. He's on the loose, and he's making terrible Mach Buster movies for everyone to see. The movie centers around these ants with a wide range of colors, because yeah, more colors equals better business.
What am I gonna do with all these?
Hey, is that one purple? Purple is my favorite color!
They are enslaved by working for the queen, and they try going through their lives by not being attacked and eaten by the dastardly evil antagonists of this movie, the geckos, who look like fucking tapeworms with legs, and they were drowned in bleach, but fortunately they were not killed off. You also got this big fat caterpillar. I also remember another big fat caterpillar in a Bugs movie. It was A Bug's Life of the movie, and he evolves into a moth, because that's different than a butterfly. Science, people. Well, it isn't that so wonderful. This movie is actually pretty terrifying, though.
Then we'll show those saps who's in charge.
Hey, you thought The Grudge was scary? Nah. You thought them Saw movies were kind of hard to look at? Nah. See, we got this. I mean, look at these parts. It might take a week or two just to recover from some of the stuff that I have witnessed in this film.
Hey, that hurt.
Like the baby larva scenes, or the jump scares, or the most scary part of them all, the way these insects interact in this movie with their bodies. What the fuck's going on? Nope, that's enough. I'm done. We're done here. I am moving on. Next movie. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. I know what time it is. It's time to show you the worst godforsaken animated movie ever produced. And this is the one that I have chosen for all of you guys to see. It's terrible. I wish I never saw it. It's a piece of garbage, and I never want to see this movie again. But before we get to that, now I remember the classic movie, a B movie, starring Jerry Seinfeld as a bee. Yeah, I mean, it's a B movie. He's gonna be playing a bee. It's about him having a love interest with a human. Haha, spice it up. And they end up suing the human population over the rights of the honey and refuse to pollinate for anyone anymore. And this causes a drastic damaging effect, which leaves the world with dying flowers and plants all around the city. And it's up to Jerry Seinfeld, the bee, and all his friends to save the day and fix all the problems that they all fucking started in the first place, so everyone can continue with their lives in harmony. Hey, but if you thought that was bad, hey, you ain't seen nothing yet. Alright, here we go. This is the movie, Plan B. Where do I start with this movie? I couldn't even imagine buying this for my kids. I would feel more secure with my kids being trapped in an abandoned graveyard with a bunch of child molesters with flaming pitchforks. The animation in this movie is just straight up dreadful. The old, musty looking colors of everything makes you feel like you're in some old farm portrait, trapped in a dusty attic, just waiting for the end to hit you and just end it all and die. You just get lots of blurred backgrounds because, hey, forget details, that ain't important. You got national monuments in this movie because they're important to the society. Hey, if we put national monuments in this movie, people will care about it. I think you are wrong. You're playing veiled, bitch. And the characters in this movie just have the most annoying voice, and they're so unlikable, and you don't want to root for anybody in this movie. You're just hoping everybody just dies.
I can see that! But
it's like watching Big Brother. You just can't stand none of them. You just hate them all. There's also a toad in this movie that looks like burnt cabbage or burnt seaweed. Whatever sounds more dreadful. Let's go with that. This movie just has it all. Nothing really exciting happens in this movie. It's honestly just really boring and doesn't even have a climax or suspense whatsoever. The most exciting part in this movie is when the toad is attacking the bees, and even that is very lackluster. I would say to avoid seeing Plan B at all costs. It is the worst animated movie ever produced, and that's saying a lot because I've seen some shitty ass animated movies. I hope you guys enjoyed the countdown of the 5 worst animated movies ever created. And remember, if you can, try to like and share this video because it really helps me out. And now I would like to take the time in this part of the video to thank a lot of Patreon supporters. You guys have been there for me since we started, and I really appreciate all the support you gave me so far, and it really keeps me going. Thank you to Brian Riffle, Bernard, Ryan Baker, Kyle Wilson, Chris Powers, Alexis R, Tommy N, Crystal Diaz, Andrew Williams, Dylan Westbrook, Cody Reeves, and Santiago Alvarez. All you guys are awesome, and I appreciate all the help. Thank you so much. You people are amazing.
This world,